When you made the first film and you read the script and everything else back in 2004, I mean, did you see in it the potential and the kind of legacy that it would leave afterwards, or was it kind of a very enclosed kind of one-off deal for you?
Enclosed, one-off kind of deal. Enclosed, good pun. For me, it was a very unique film about three guys locked in a room, which was very Waiting for Godot in its simplicity, unusual because no one made films about three guys locked in a room at that point in time, and the ending was remarkable. And but as far as I was concerned, but the ending meaning the twist at the end, but as far as I was concerned, I wasn't thinking about anything moving forward, and I was surprised when I heard they were going to do it. I wasn't paying attention to how it was doing at the box office. I was in the Czech Republic making a series for NBC at the time, and they came with a script for Saw 2, and we took off from there.
And now, 13 years later, you've played the character so many times. I guess he's a big part of your life now. But did you see it going for so long? Because there's so many people across the globe that love this series of films.
I know, and I would like them to. I would like to continue to open the window into what his raison d'être is. You know, what is he about? Why is he doing what he's doing, and what's his reasoning behind it? And I think we're doing that. And one of the things about Jigsaw is that I think it's manifestly clear in some, you know, there's been precepts and concepts within all of these films that seem to resonate in fans. They're very interested in things that he talks about, and when it's surrounded by the kind of intensity that surrounds these precepts, and then all of a sudden he'll say something, and it kind of resounds in people's minds, and they'll say, "Oh, that's what he's talking about." You know, whether it's the treatment of the terminally ill by the medical community, or it's one of the other 13 things that are on his mind all the time, whether it has to do with people's greed or victimizing others for our own benefit or things of those kinds. So I always try to stay on his side and bring as many human qualities to him as I can, and in some way, that because of what's happening in the films, that makes it even more, oh, this guy is out there. I don't think he's crazy, but I can understand why other people do. When I watch Jigsaw, I think the audience is coming to this film with an awareness of the world at large bubbling underneath the surface in all of us. And I think this film speaks to some of that.
What do you think audiences will take away from this one in terms of the series? Because obviously it got to a point where it was over, and now obviously it's come back because the demand's so great and everyone really is invested in this character. I mean, what do you hope they take away from this one, and what can they look forward to?
There are some surprises in it, and those surprises open the door to understanding even more about this interesting character's approach to, we all complain a lot about the world around us and do nothing. John Kramer is committed to a course of action and doing something about it. Whether you approve of that, or whether I would do that, or whether you would do that, is something else entirely. But you've got somebody who has a perspective and a point of view, and if you believe in karma, that you reap what you sow, you know, he raises actually more questions than he gives answers to. So I think Jigsaw continues that and puts a fresh face on the entire Saw story. And it opens up a window to, well, we'll see how this film is received. And
I think you're right. I think it might spawn a few more.
well, we'll see.
We'll see. Listen, thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you